When a user clicks on the link you generate for your Google Drive files, you realize that instead of downloading the files directly, it opens Google Drive for them to go ahead and download the file manually. But you can change that by using an extension that helps you to generate direct download link for your Google Drive files. And that is exactly what I want to show you right in this video. I have the extension right installed in my browser, and this is it right here. We have 3 tabs at the moment. We have the generator, we have the history, and we have more tools. Now, in the generator, we have the input area where we're going to be entering the link, and we also have a background check that analyzes the link to confirm the permission status. So you're going to see that in a moment. Then we have the enable the format, and then we have these 3 buttons available right here. I encourage you to go ahead and look at the instruction before you proceed to generating your first link. So if you click on it right here, you see the instruction right here. The first one is to just go ahead and paste the link. Then the validator will run in the background and you will see the status. Then you go ahead and click on generate direct link, and then you will see the link and you copy it and share the link with whoever you want to share with. So now let's go ahead and see something right here. Let's just click on one of the images right here. Let's use this one for example. Let's go ahead and click on the share, and let's go ahead and copy the link. So I've copied the link. Let's open the extension right here. Let's paste the link, and you see what will happen. The generator ran automatically, and then I can see the status of the link is restricted, which means that if I share this link with anyone, they will not be able to have access to the file except I grant their permission. So if you are sending your link to a lot of people, you don't want to start granting them permission manually. So you go ahead and make update and allow the link to be accessible to people anywhere in the world. So let's go ahead and click on it again. Then we're going to change the status right here. Let's click on share. Now let's click on share again right here. Now let's change the restricted to anyone with a link. So now that I've changed the status to anyone with a link, I go ahead and copy the link. Then let's go back and open the extension right here. Let's paste the link and see what will happen. So immediately I pasted the link, you can see the check has been done and the link is available for use. It's public. So I can go ahead and click on generate direct link. So the link has been generated right here. So I just go ahead and click on copy. So now that I copy the link, I will go ahead and paste the link in another browser for you to see how it works. Now let's use Microsoft Edge. Let's go ahead and paste the link right here. Let's paste and go and see what will happen. So I've done that, and you can see right, the file is downloaded automatically. One of the beauty things about this is that if you don't want people to know where your file is hosted, you can use this option, and then you might want to go ahead and also shorten the URL so that they just don't have access to the source of the file. So if I open right, you can see this is the file I've just downloaded using the link I generated. Now let's go back and see something again right here. Let's open the browser. I'm going to go ahead and change this one to restricted again. So let's copy the link. Let's go back here and generate the link. So now I paste it. It's restricted. That is fine. I click on generate. So I click on that. I copy it. Let's go back right here and see what will happen. So I paste the link and I want to see what will happen. So you can see it is forbidden. So the link will not open because it is restricted, and that is perfectly fine because you don't want to share restricted link to the public. So you want to make sure that you set a permission to anyone with a link. So if you do that, you will realize that the link will be accessible when you generate the direct download link. Now the last thing I want to show you right here is, let's go ahead and click on this again for you to see the major reason why this is very useful. So I've changed the access to anyone with a link. So now let's go ahead and paste it right here. You see what will happen. Instead of downloading the file, it's going to open up the file in Google Drive. And you might not want this to be the situation if you are trying to share the link to people who don't have much knowledge of the internet. So that is exactly why this extension is very, very useful. And another thing is, you will see the history of the link you have generated with the extension. So you can see right here, we have the history, and we're going to be adding more options to the extension in the next few months. And one of the things you should be looking forward to is the ability to shorten the URL. I mean, when you paste your link right here and then it runs the scan, then the validation is completed and you want to generate the direct download link, we're going to make it possible for you to short the URL. And that is not only the option, you will also be able to track the activity that happens on the generated link. That is going to be massive, right? Go ahead and install the extension, start using it, and look forward to the update coming in the next few months. Thanks for watching the video, and if you have any question about it, drop it in the comment section, and don't forget to give us a feedback and what you want us to add to the link. And one last thing, we have also added language to the extension. You can see right here, you can go ahead and change the language. Maybe you want to use this, you can just go ahead and update it, and you'll be able to use the extension in your preferred language. Is that not beautiful? Absolutely. Go ahead and install it and start using it to generate direct download link for your Google Drive files.